For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 73 of My Player here on FIFA 15. In the last one, we picked up an injury that kept us out for a few weeks, and we'll do a quick recap to show you how the team got on in that period between when we were injured and are now full recovery. And of course the next game will be away from home against Arsenal, as you can see, so familiar opponents, and hopefully we'll do quite well in that one. But I will quickly show you how we got on in the previous games. There will only be one game today, unfortunately. As you see this earlier on this afternoon, hopefully my PC will have arrived, and I'll be spending the whole day trying to sort out my setup, etc. So only one video today. I've got tomorrow's two videos recorded already, as I do Saturday evenings, but Saturday afternoons My Player may, and I stress may, be done with the new setup, with the new microphone, etc. So we'll have to wait and see. Exciting times lay ahead. But for now, we have just the normal setup with the old Microsoft Live Chat headset microphone. But as you can, if you cast your minds back, you'll remember we were 1-0 down against Feyenoord. We then got injured, and the team won 2-1. So pleased with that to get through that one with two away goals. That was away from home as well, of course. Then we drew 1-1 at home with Lazio. So not the best of results. But we then came back and won 2-1 in the second leg of the round of 32, I believe that was, of the Europa League. So we went through 4-2 on aggregate. We then went away to Palermo and won 1-0. And then the last game that the team played without me was a 2-2 home draw against Juventus, which actually isn't a bad result considering how good Juventus are this year. We will quickly check how we're getting on in the league, because of course we'll only have this one game, like I say, and it will be in the Europa League. So it'll be the first leg away from home, I think it was, wasn't it, against Arsenal. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper, Andejar, I believe, is still injured or suspended, I think. I'm not sure, but I think we're playing a default goal, not a default, like a real reserve goalkeeper in this one. And I think Raphael must have been sold in the previous transfer window, because he must have, because he's not at the club anymore, even though it said on the deadline day thing that we hadn't sold him. But he must have left because he's not there anymore. So we currently sit fourth in the league, but we're still 6 points away from Milan in third with 11 games to go. So 33 points up for grabs, and we need 6 more points to get Napoli into the Champions League for next year. Otherwise it's going to be Europa League football for this side for the second year in a row. Hopefully we can help the side achieve that aim, and when it eventually lets me move the thing around again, we'll be able to see that yes, it is Rosati in goal, unfortunately. So I'm not really too sure where Andejar is. We'll have a quick check. A quick check. Oh yes, lateral collateral ligament damage, and he's out for 8 weeks. Fantastic. So he's still out for a while. That sucks. But as you can see, he's not here, Raphael, so he must have gone. So Rosati, the 67 rated goalkeeper, will go in for the first game, or the only game today, against Arsenal. And we also have 41-year-old Roberto Colombo, a player for the history books. GG, FIFA. And then 67 rated Luis Giuseppe, who is 25, and then obviously the 20-year-old 55 rated Nikita Contini. So Rosati will have to be the man for now. Decent reflexes, but other than that, looks pretty poor. I'll be honest, he looks pretty poor. So we'll try our best against Arsenal. Hopefully the defence won't have too much to do, and we'll be able to have a comfortable game. Although with it being Arsenal, I really don't think that'll be the case. But let's stop waffling, shall we? Let's jump straight in. It's a full strength side apart from the goalkeeper, so hopefully we can get a decent result, and fingers crossed come away with at least a draw, and hopefully a couple of away goals as well. Kieran Gibbs going an absolute run of love down the left-hand side. Danny Welbeck out in a wide area, which I'm sure he would rather not be in. That's where Man United used to play him, and he didn't like it there. So they are actually playing him up top with Santi Cazorla sat just behind him, I think. It's going to be a difficult game, this one, a really difficult game, and that probably wasn't the best of balls to play in that particular situation, Mr. de Guzman, but we'll let you off. Arsenal playing a full strength side here, I think. Felimini and Wilshere holding. In fact, I think it might be a 4-3-3 with Ramsey in there as well, with their Welbeck up top. Santi Cazorla wide left. I'm not sure who's wide right. We'll find out in due course, I suppose. But in the opening 5 minutes or so, Arsenal having a lot of possession, as you can tell, as you might expect as well, with them being at home at the Emirates. So it's really not going to be an easy game. But they're familiar opponents. We did well against them with Sunderland, so hopefully we can, rekindle our goal-scoring BPL form and hopefully pick up a goal against former BPL opponents. But for now, they're going to keep continuing to hit wide, hopefully, with Flamini, and we'll continue to try and grow in this game and actually get the ball off them for a start, and then start to create some chances. It's Ramsey into Theo Walcott, who they're playing out wide right. That's that conundrum sorted. We now know who's over there. Jack Wilshere, though, on the ball. Scored a couple of good goals for us when we were playing alongside him in the England side in our second season. We haven't had a call-up internationally for a while now, but Rosati gets a good save in there. Not too comfortable with the way that the defender tried to deal with that situation, but we have eventually managed to hoof it clear. That was close, too close for my liking. Jorginho finds me. We'll get it out to Lorenzo Insigne. This is back to me. Good first touch. We have destroyed Per Mertesacker for pace before in this particular series, but I'm not going to beat him in the air, am I? Although we actually have done quite well for Jorginho to find himself on it. Jonathan de Guzman, we have ourselves an away goal inside 20 minutes. Considering I wasn't expecting to do very well in the air against Per Mertesacker there, we actually have done particularly well to not only put him off the first header, but actually win the second and then inadvertently set up that goal. What I was going to say was we definitely dominated Per Mertesacker when we were in a Sunderland shirt, because he just could not cope with our pace. And we do have a lot of pace in this front line with ourselves, Lorenzo Insigne, and of course Jose Callajon there as well, who was involved in that, moving it across to Jonathan de Guzman. But it was moving the ball from one side of the box to the other that the Arsenal defence couldn't cope with, and then squeezing it in that bottom corner. It's Napoli 1, Arsenal 0 away from home, and we couldn't have asked for a better start as far as we're concerned. Oh, nice little back heel by Wilshere and a block from Christian Maggio. That was vital, but it still could be in. Wonderful reaction save from Rosati. How's he kept that out? That was an incredible save. Fantastic. We said that his reflexes were decent. The rest of his stats weren't any good, but I'm glad that his reflexes were decent there. Oh, Koscielny's just got too much for me in that particular challenge. That really should have been 1-1 from both efforts, but we've done fantastically well defensively. We're getting the block in, and then the goalkeeper has really shown me up there. I said he wasn't very good, and he's popped up with a world-class save. More of that, please, for the next 65 minutes or so, Mr. Goalkeeper. Kieran Gibbs might work it back into the box, though. Here's Ramsey. Can we outmuscle him? No. Santi at the back post. Not. It's Theo Walcott. Another world-class save from the goalkeeper. No! The defender misses the ball as it's right next to him, and Danny Welbeck smashes it into the back of the net. The goalkeeper, though, has been incredible. That reaction save from this header from Theo was unbelievable. And then what is the defender doing there? You cannot blame the goalkeeper now. We haven't kept a clean sheet, but it's not his fault. Whoever that defender is needs to take a real long, hard look at himself. I think it's Enrique. Can't quite see the defender's shirt number from there, but still 1-1, never mind. We'll just have to get ourselves back in front again then, won't we? It's Flamini to Walcott on the left hand side. He's swapped wings at the minute with Santi Cazorla. Ramsey looks for him again over the top, and he's brought it down well. Obviously going to turn back onto his right foot, but nice bit of skill to get inside the box. Flamini, that should be a penalty as far as I'm concerned. It looks as if he just got completely whacked. Theo Walcott draws a good save again out of Rosati. I will quickly check, bear with me, whether that was a penalty or not, because did he kick himself or did he kick the floor? You could just see it happen there. Let me change the camera angle and then slow it down. Did he kick the floor there, Flamini? There is contact just there, and then his foot comes through, it almost knocks him off, catches his ankle, and then he kicks the floor, and whoop, there we go. Well, question of whether that's a penalty or not. You could argue that it could have been given, you could argue that it shouldn't have been given. It wasn't, so we'll continue on, and they'll have the corner. Please catch that keeps. Thank you, Rosati. And that will be half-time, going in at the break at 1-1. It's David Lopez. I'll call for it and get it off him. We'll lay it off. Lopez gets annihilated, but we've still got the ball, and de Guzman will find me. I don't really know where to go, though. I'll try and... ref, can I have a free kick, please? Thank you very much. I was going to try and ping that out to the man on the far left-hand side, Lorenzo Insigne, but Kieran Gibbs definitely deserves himself a yellow card for that, because that was not the nicest of challenges. We might be able to get something from this free kick. I'm trying to skip it to... oh, it's nowhere near. It's nowhere near. Such a terrible tackle. Definitely a booking. Off goes, was that de Guzman going off? I'm not sure. For El Kadari, perhaps. It's a shot from Jose Callajon on a great save from Wojciech Szczesny. That was definitely needed from him. Otherwise, that would have been a fantastic goal from the free kick by the Spaniard, Callajon. That would have been really good. I'll try and throw it to him here if I can. They've just put on Christian Benteke for Danny Welbeck. That's not the obvious of changes. I'll call for it for Callajon and he will find me. Got it under control. I'm just going to give it a crack from distance here. Draw another good save out of... Szczesny. It was El Kadiri coming on for Jonathan de Guzman earlier on, and Debussy's going to run that off the pitch perhaps. No, he's kept it in, put the pressure on, and they are going to get it away. Well, half an hour left to go, but who knows what the score will be if keepers are going to keep making saves like that. We look like we'll stay at 1-1, but chances at both ends so far in this game, and it looks like this one's definitely not over yet. Callahan, I'll call for a through ball, and he's played me. We've got the legs on Koscielny. Can we get the turn on Koscielny? We can. And the finish underneath Szczesny. Yes! 2 away goals. It's Napoli 2, Arsenal 1. Literally, I just finished talking about the previous segment and then said, this one looks like it's not over. We've come straight up the other end and scored. It's 2 goals for Napoli. It's 2-1 here at the Emirates. We're in control now of this tie. We just need to be a bit more solidified defensively and we'll come away with a victory. Corner for Arsenal, 5 minutes from time. Dangerous times for us at the back, considering the way that we've been defending in the past few moments. But off the bar, please get there first. Off the bar again. I don't believe it. Can you imagine that? The defence again was atrocious, just like it was for their first goal. But luckily for us, they hit the bar twice. Are they still going to cause us some problems though? That's deflected. Keeper's come, not got there. Header from Benteke's taken it wide. It's going to be another Arsenal corner with 2 minutes to go now. That was an unbelievable passage of play, hitting the bar twice. Terrible defending twice. I think it was Enrique again, twice going up. Benteke, great save from Rosati again. I take everything back I've ever said about that goalkeeper. He is incredible, although actually, considering they're showing Lorenzo Insigne, it may have come off him, but still, incredible. I have no words for the defending in that passage of play. Up goes Özil. Is it going to go for another corner? It is a 4th corner in the last 4 minutes here for Arsenal. Theo Walcott's going to whip this one in. What's going to happen now? Please just come and get it, Keeps. He has done. Hold on to it. 5 minutes added on. I'm going to run out wide and try and call for it here, and he is going to give it to me. I'm just going to try and knock this down, and hopefully we can hold on to it. Oh, first touch has let me down. Koscielny gets off me, but Kieran Gibbs, no, can't get it off him. This is going to be a nervy final few minutes unless Callahan can come out of this with the ball, which he can't right now. Koscielny dinks it over to Kieran Gibbs, knocks it back to Laurent Koscielny. Obviously pushing a lot of defenders forward. I might have been able to get in there to get that. Perhaps I should have done, because I would have been away. But Santi plays the ball over the top. Terrible pass, though, straight at the goalkeeper. And there goes the final whistle. We do get a 2-1 victory away from home at the Emirates in today's only game of the episode. I've no idea how there haven't been more goals in that game. You'll have seen from the highlights, even in those last 5 minutes, Arsenal hitting the bar twice and having 4 corners. Just incredible scenes. I know I've said the word incredible to describe it every single time, but I can't think of one better. You can't really describe words like that or passage of plays like that in any other way. They had so many chances in that game. We've come away with a 2-1 win. We'll play the next leg on Saturday then. I think the next leg will be in the next episode. I will quickly check. In fact, it may not be. We may have the game. It will be, yes. Lol. If we don't get injured, of course, against Empoli. But on Saturday, we'll have games against Empoli and then the second leg against Arsenal. Hopefully recorded and, both gameplay and audio recorded via the new PC. If not, I'll have to use my laptop and this headset again. But fingers crossed, everything will go to plan. But for now, that will bring today's episode to a close. So drop the video a like if you enjoy, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you could be so kind. There won't be a stream tonight because, of course, I will be putting my new PC and setup together. So hopefully stream tomorrow night, though. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'm not promising anything because things have gone a bit haywire the past 2 days. But fingers crossed we'll stream Friday night. But for now, that'll bring this episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.